Well, the Western Journal reports that Trump is not only under attack at the upcoming debate, but also there could be a new gag order that leads to his arrest. Let's get into this. Jonathan Jones reports for the Western Journal. An attorney for former President Donald Trump urged the federal judge overseeing his classified documents case not to issue a gag order against him on Monday during a tense hearing. Attorney Todd Blanche argued such an order could hinder Trump during his Thursday CNN debate against President Joe Biden. Blanche further argued that if Trump defended himself against any Biden attacks related to the case, he could wind up in a jail cell. Blanche and federal prosecutor David Harbaugh, who is working for Justice Department Special Counsel Jack Smith, both made arguments about the proposal of a gag order to Judge Eileen Cannon. Harbaugh asked that Cannon force Trump to remain quiet about the case, Politico reported. Now, meanwhile, per the report, Blanche argued that if his client were to say something Thursday, the court viewed as a violation of a gag order that prosecutors could get an arrest warrant, and if signed, they can arrest Trump. Smith requested a gag order Monday morning and enlisted Harbaugh to pursue it in court on his behalf. The special counsel is requesting a court order to force Trump to stop talking about documents that were released that showed the DOJ authorized federal agents to use deadly force during the August 2022 raid of the former president's home at Mar-a-Lago. Politico reported that during Monday's hearing, Harbaugh complained at one point that he was unable to make the points that he wished to about a gag order, as Cannon had asked him too many questions. Now, Fox News was recently discussing this. Here's what they had to say, saying, "This is absolute insanity. Watch."
Yeah, Steve, it's another warped and senseless ruling by Judge Merchan. This gag order was already an unconstitutional prior restraint of speech. Should have been lifted weeks ago. When the trial ended, the jurors are dismissed. The fact that it wasn't underscores, I think, the unfair treatment of Donald Trump. Nothing magically changed yesterday to lift part of the gag order. And equally baffling, I think, is the fact that the New York Appellate Court seemed utterly unbothered, stating, there's no substantial constitutional question. Are you kidding me? Other than that pesky little document called the First Amendment. Silencing a presidential candidate not only violates his free speech rights, right, but the rights of listeners, the American public. They have a protected right to hear political speech.
So now he'll be able to talk about Michael Cohen and Stormy Daniels. Will he? Stay tuned. Meanwhile, Greg, we are on Supreme Court watch. There's a possibility this morning the Supreme Court could actually have a decision on Donald Trump's immunity case. Although, I don't know, do you think it would come out before the debate or after the debate?
I tend to think Friday if I were a betting man. And I would say that based on oral arguments, I suspect the Supreme Court will recognize some limited immunity, probably extending the existing civil standard to criminal immunity. And that is, you have protection as long as the president's actions fall within the outer perimeter of his official duties. And if so, then the J6 case, Steve, will get remanded back to the trial court to decide whether Trump's actions qualify. He has a valid argument if he
and he does have a valid argument, but the thing is that it's not enough to just say that this is lawfare. This is actual political persecution, an intentional restriction. It's like they're saying, well, we're not really putting Trump in jail, but we are tying his hands to the wall and putting a ball and chain on his feet. They've already, as AOC admitted, put him on essential house arrest inside of these court hearings while he was supposed to be campaigning. But this is corruption that we've never witnessed in the history of our nation. And I'd love to know your thoughts on that. Now, of course, it's not that all of us are in the same sort of lawfare, but many of us have a ball and chain on our own feet, which is our debt. Many of you are in credit card debt, financial debt, car loans. And you know what? I understand, because even though it's burdening your mind, the truth is it's easy to get into debt because it's a predatory system that we're brought into. Plus, wages haven't gone up. The cost of living increased. And so you may have maxed out those credit cards. You may have loans that you can't pay back. Look, I understand how stressful it is. That's why my friends at donewithdebt.com have a time-sensitive solution for you, but you cannot wait because, guys, it's not going to be around much longer. If you want to get rid of your debt today without having to file for bankruptcy, without having to pull out a personal loan, there is a solution at donewithdebt.com, DONEWITHDEBT.com. Use my promo code VigilantNews at checkout and they'll take care of you. Anyway, make sure you check it out today. But the truth is that we are in a state of lawfare, and it is absolutely disgusting exactly what's going on with Trump. And I want to hear your feedback. Let me know what you think below. Do you believe that Trump is really a criminal, or have they forced him into criminal acts by pretending like he did something he did not actually do? If you want more of these videos every day, don't forget to subscribe here on Rumble.com or to our account on Twitter/X known as Vigilant News. If you'd like these videos delivered directly to your inbox every day with regular news updates, sign up for our newsletter at vigilantnews.com. I'm Elijah Schaefer. Thank you for watching Beyond the Headlines, only on Vigilant News. Have a great rest of the week, and may God bless the United States of America. I'm signing out.